All right. It's Kevin Garcia, aka the Puerto Rican KKG. This is Fight Hype, and we got the one and only Mr. Mauricio Sulaiman, WBC president. And look, Mauricio, there's a lot of hot topics going on in boxing right now. I saw you a little while ago at Ryan Garcia and Duarte. That was back the end of last year. And we talked about a number of things. So I just want to kind of jog your memory a little bit. At that time, we talked about Canelo Benavidez potentially being a fight this year. And you said the WBC would obviously work with Canelo to try to make that fight happen. Any thoughts? Because it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Well, Benavidez is fighting next week at light heavyweight. So he made a decision. We supported his decision to try to fight on a different weight category. So it is all up to Benavidez. After next week, he will decide whether he stays in light heavyweight or comes back to super middleweight. Until then, nobody has done anything incorrect. Canelo fought May 4th. Benavidez is fighting at a higher weight category, and we will see what he goes from there.
Is there anything the WBC could or will do if David decides to come back down to enforce that fight? Because he's been as mandatory for a long time.
Not for a long time.
Okay, clear me up. I'm sorry.
That's a perception that the hype of that fight has all the fans and the media and everyone. I want to see that fight. Everybody wants to see that fight, but it is not necessarily exactly how has been portrayed. He won a final elimination to become mandatory March of this year. Before that date came about, he petitioned to fight in the higher weight category. So he won an interim title. He has defended it, has made very good money, and now he's fighting light heavyweight this coming Saturday, June 15. So at this moment, after this fight, he will decide if he will come back and claim his mandatory status or he will stay at 175.
Got it. Another hot topic. Obviously, Ryan Garcia has, it's being reported he failed those drug tests, unfortunately. And I know that ultimately the decision lies with the New York State Athletic Commission. But what can you offer us on thoughts from the WBC about that? And what do you think should happen going forward if he's ultimately found guilty?
Well, it's a very unfortunate situation, unfortunate happening. We worked diligently before the fight to do as much as possible to look into what was happening with his postings in social media and all that we saw. There was anti-doping tests, and that's where the positive came from, and it's very unfortunate. We're working on our own protocol, the clean boxing program, but New York has the decision regarding the fight itself on the official result. For the WBC, Devin Haney is a WBC champion, and we support him. It was very unfortunate the way he lost, and now with this controversy, first it was the weight, that he didn't make the weight, and now with this doping, it's a very concerned matter, and I'm very worried about Ryan Garcia. And I reached out to him 6 weeks before his fight and reached out to him after the fight, and I just pray to God that he finds the line for a new life.
Do you think if he's actually found guilty that decision should be reversed to a no contest?
Oh, absolutely. The no contest is a concept used. There have been changing of results. So we'll see what the New York Commission decides.
Gotcha.